Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, just a warning not to be scammed by anybody pretending to be me, offering you a reading, asking you for money, anything like that. I will not contact you guys, so don't be scammed by these people. They're tricky and they're really good at what they do, so just be really cautious. All right, now let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So this is the King of Cups, okay? Water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm actually seeing this more, Aquarius, of being mindful of an emotional bully, of somebody who holds a lot of power or who has, maybe not a lot of power, but has authority and just abuses it, just really pushes you around, and they're verbally very abusive. So just be mindful about this. And you'll think like, oh, I'm taking this too personally. Like, they don't have to yell and scream. They could just say really cutting, nasty things. And you could think, oh, I'm taking this too personally. Oh, they're just telling me the truth. They're saying this for my betterment. They're not, okay? Excuse me. They're not saying this for your betterment. They really aren't. They're being nasty. And this could even be a person who pretends to be kind, like pretends to be really sweet, spiritual, caring, compassionate. They're not, okay? And says really nasty things at this, like, I'm helping you type of way. Again, they're not helping you. They don't care. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is personal power. This is the solar plexus chakra. And there's a real sense here of I'm embracing my power. I'm embracing what I need. I'm embracing who I am. There's also this real sense of I'm a heck of a lot stronger than I ever thought I was. And there's something going to be coming up during this time that really has you relying on your gut instincts, really has you listening to yourself and your own guidance, and has you realizing that you are powerful. Nobody else has to realize it, Aquarius, but just know that you are very powerful. So let's see here what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. I love that. Okay. You're coming through very strongly as a king. Okay, very strong masculine energy right now. Actually, I can actually hear somebody joking that like, oh, you'll handle this like a man, or you do this like a man. Like, there's just such strong energy around you. Like, if you are a guy, then that makes perfect sense. But if you don't identify as one, it's like, it's just really funny because they're not wrong. They're just not wrong. You are going to be very driven, very determined, very focused, and also very much like, I'm going to make this work. And how to say this? Spirit is saying it very bluntly, but just know that you can be really, really stubborn during this time. It's kind of like, don't worry, I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm fine. Or don't worry, I got this. You're not going to want to ask for help. You're not going to want to, get that assistance. So just be aware that when this person comes in and kind of makes you feel like you can't, that only proves to you more that you have to do this all by yourself. And that's just not the case at all. There's a strength to you. There's a passion to you. You are, represented by the swords in the major arcana. That's coming through in the minor arcana. That's coming through very powerfully here. You're taking a gift from the wands. This is passion. This is creativity. This is a new start. This is a transformative time. We have the sun shining through. There's a blessing to you. There's a brilliance to you. There's a light to you that will not be diminished. And that is absolutely beautiful. You have a sixth sense about things during this time, especially, okay? You have this sixth sense during this time, right? And during this time, there is a celebration of home, of what's important to you, and of what you desire. The Six of Cups is this loyalty and transformation. I don't really see this as nostalgia. There's a real sense of embracing what you love and fighting for what you love. The Knight coming forward and saying, this is the energy that I'm using to get to where I need to be. There's, as many times as I've used these cards, I've never noticed the little wine bottle and the grapes and the card in the corner, and even the cup. I always focused on him and the roses. There's something here where there's something beautiful set up for you. There's time and energy and effort that people are putting into things that make you feel loved and welcomed and connected. And that's going to be really beautiful. Okay. With the sun coming forward, again, there's a blessing to you. There is a radiance to you. There is a light that will not be diminished. And that just is your empowerment. That is your fire. That is your determination. That is your focus. That is the gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. There is a sense here of, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I need in my life. This is where I need to be for me. And that's just amplifying everything. With this light coming in, there's also a sense here, I just see the third eye really opening, okay? You might find this to be very overwhelming. If you are a sensitive person, Aquarius, as most Aquarians are, okay? But if you are in tune with your spiritual side and the spiritual connection, this can be a lot. So if you need to tell Spirit, I need to take this awakening slowly, do so. You might feel like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what's going on here. But you have these instincts. You have these blessings. You have a tremendous amount of knowledge and awareness to you. That's the fire that ignites you, that moves you forward. With the High Priestess, okay, you're going to start to see things that had been riddles before, that hadn't, fully, like, puzzle pieces. But I'm just seeing like a really annoying puzzle, like one of those ones that are all white or all blue or whatever color, and you have to put them together. And it's just like, wow, this is really frustrating. All of a sudden, those pieces during this time starting to fall into place. It's like, oh, this is the answer to this, and that's the answer to that, and oh my gosh, this is what I needed. You need to listen. You need to listen to your own inner guidance. You need to listen to yourself. You need to listen to like the messages that you're getting and the insights that you're getting and the way that you're being aligned. Okay, that's going to be very important. The Knight of Cups, again, your heart is going to be leading you forward. Your heart is a fighter, and that's a really great thing. Your heart is a fighter. And there's just such a sense of, I'm moving towards what I love. I'm putting what I love center and forefront in my life and for myself. I am passionate. I am determined. I am transformed. There is almost a sense here, because you have 3 kings. So divinity is telling you you're a king. I mean, very strong masculine energy coming forward. This real sense of determination and focus and this is what I want. This is what I need. This is where I need to be for me. You're going to see your energy transforming. There's a sense of, I almost see ascending. I see ascending to the throne. It's like, this is my right as king. And so there's something here where this is what I'm ascending to, because this is my right and this is what I was born for. There's going to be plain speech here. Like, you're going to need to say things with the King of Swords. The King of Swords knows what he's been training for, knows what he wants. So let what you want known. All right. And you're going to be cutting through a lot of a lot of the bull, like really just getting to the heart of matters here, saying what you need, what you want, where you're headed, what you're going for, where you want to be. There's just a sense of this is it, period, and stop. And that's going to be very powerful for you. That's going to be very insightful for you. That's going to be opening up the door for you. This real sense of, I need to say what I need to say. And it's just going to be, there's just going to be a feeling like, no, I need to say it. And of course, like this isn't saying like to be mean or rude or anything like that. But this is saying here that there's something to you that you've kept held back. You've kept held back. Now you need to say it. Now you need to let it come forward. With the Four of Wands, there's a celebration. Celebration, success, prosperity. This is home. This is work. This is, school. This is anything that you are putting all your energy into. And now it's like I get to celebrate it. Now this could also be moving home, and this could also be, this is a new phase in our lives, right? Because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is a couple getting married. It's a new phase in their life. So it could be moving house, it could be, new job opportunities, it could be marriage, but it's also something that we're committing our hearts to. It's something that we're committing ourselves to, and we're celebrating it. We're so happy. We're so elated because of it. With the Six of Cups, there's something that's growing with us. Nostalgia is going to come in very strongly. Usually with the Six of Cups, it's like beware of nostalgia. But here, it's not like beware of nostalgia. It's these memories are going to be leading you. The past has tremendous importance to you. Use the past as the guidelines forward. There is something that you love. There is something that's very loyal to you. There's something that you deeply desire within your life. Let that lead you. Let that guide you. Yeah. Listen to your instincts really seriously and quiet the world. But a lot of riddles, a lot of things that you were thinking, like, this doesn't make sense. I know this is supposed to, or, things that people had said, or, if you've gotten readings before and you're like, oh, wow, this didn't make sense, but it always stayed with me. You're going to start to see it. Everything's shifting. Everything's starting to fall into place, little by little by little. Okay, let's look at our energy to be mindful of, the Four of Cups. We're going to have a real tendency during this time to look at what we don't need to be paying attention to and totally ignore the gift that divinity is giving us. So divinity is giving us this beautiful gift, this passion, this insight, these ideas, and we're going to sit there and say, but it's not this. Like, what the heck? Like, I need to be looking over here. I need to be focusing over here. Something subconsciously is going to pull our attention, or we could be like, why can't I focus on this? It's because we need to look at something else. We need to do something else. Like here, if we're trying to focus on this one task and we're like, why can't I focus? Why can't I get this done? Do something else and let let divinity guide you. Let your angels guide you. It's like, okay, I'm going to step away and I will, clean the bathroom. I know that sounds really funny, or do something like that, like something that needs to get done. You'll wind up finding something that you were looking for, or it opens a door to something else. I don't know exactly how. I just see it as a really mundane thing that all of a sudden pulls your attention in a different direction, and all of a sudden you're where you're supposed to be, and you're looking at what you're supposed to be looking at. But if you don't take yourself out of that rut, out of seeing what it is that you've been, just absolutely focusing on, you'll miss it. You'll just miss it. Our subconscious chakra energy is the heart chakra, and it's the inner child. It's time to listen to our inner child. We've ignored it long enough. It's time to really listen to our emotions, what we need, what we want. And I love the simple exercise of holding our arms open to the child that we once were and visualizing that child running into our arms and saying, I love you, I'm here for you, I will always be here for you, and I will always love you. Our subconscious tarot energy is the seven in the major arcana, is the Chariot. And I've just been seeing this a lot lately, that somebody else is taking the reins. Not necessarily going to like the way the reins are taken. And this can be till the end of Cancer period, on July 22nd. I actually see that. And on July 22nd, you're going to kind of feel like you're getting the reins back, but it can also be that for the rest of the period of Cancer and into the, for this time frame, right, we're doing up to the 31st, and into Leo, which starts on the 23rd, it feels like somebody else is absolutely taking the reins of everything. Actually, that's it. It just does. It's like, okay, we want to do this. We're going to be focusing over here. If we want to go there, we're going to have to go over here. It's just going to be that somebody else is taking the reins. And I really do see it as divinity. I really do see it as, some sort of wake-up call coming in. And that's why we're not going to be able to do exactly what we want to do all this time. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius, and may blessings always be with you.